fails. Let's bring in Fox News contributor Joe Concha. Joe, great to see you on this Saturday morning. Appreciate it. While we chat, we may scroll what a rough week it was for Joe Biden, because it was, and it's too long to read them all off, but we'll let our viewers do that. He's hit 33% approval rating, Joe. He's planning to hold a press conference on Wednesday. He doesn't do that very often. What do you make of how this all comes together and what kind of damage control they're going to attempt to do?
Wow, Pete, look at that scroll. It looks like the beginning of Star Wars. You know, it just keeps going and going. Look, man, we all know how this press conference is going to go, right? Between then and now, the president's handlers, led by Jen Psaki, Ron Klain, they're compiling a list of reporters who are not hostile but hospitable to the president. And this list looks like my honey-do list on Football Saturday. Short and sweet. That reporter list, by the way, rarely includes Fox News White House correspondent Peter Doocy, because, God forbid, we wouldn't want to make Mr. Biden uncomfortable with tough questions around all the things that you're seeing on your screen right now. Here's the questions I think should be asked if I had that opportunity. Why is it harder for people to vote in your home state of Delaware than in the state of Georgia? Yeah. And why are you pushing legislation that eliminates voter ID? You know, overwhelming number of Americans, including African Americans, agree should be needed to vote, right? Or more than 2.2 million people have crossed the U.S. southern border since you took office, sir. That's triple the population of Washington, D.C. Record numbers of fentanyl have entered this country as a result, and also as a result, fentanyl is now the leading cause of death between those 18 and 49 in this country. What are you doing to address these crises specifically, sir? And I think the press corps needs to be more specific with their questions. They're far too open-ended, far too friendly. The American people are frustrated, Pete. Obviously, you see the polls. They're angry, and accountability is needed here more than ever.
Man, I have a sense that none of those questions will get asked. To your point, when you have No, you're right. I mean, if there's ever a moment to come up and answer those questions, maybe change course, which he has not been able to do, not willing to do, or his advisors haven't been willing to do, that'll be an interesting one to watch, Joe. I know you'll be watching as well. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday.